Alright, welcome back to the Golden Sun No S&Q Speedrunner's Guide to Debug Mode. Last time we navigated to this particular position, we got party corruption, and everything was good. I should add one more thing. It's another debug thing for the previous video, which I forgot to add, but I'm not going to re-record the video. Maybe you've already worked it out. Maybe you encountered the error and you worked it out. But basically, if you hold up, you've undershot, you've hit this 3. If you press A, you're not at the ceiling, you're not opening the jar. If this ever happens, just tap left until you can go up. Tap left and go up, and then eventually you'll hit party corruption and it'll be fine, okay? So just a quick little hint there, if you ever hit the 3, you can either tap left or right. Left is slightly easier. Tap left and then you'll be fine. Okay. Now that we got that little debug step out of the way, we can move on to the next video, which is we're going to need to get a level up on Isaac and Jenna. So we're in this position, save the game, hallelujah, game saved, brilliant. Now we need to run around for an encounter. We need to get an encounter that isn't too big, but also not too small. So I'm going to cheat and use save states. I think this one's too small. We need to get 2 spiders or a triple, basically. 2 spiders or a triple. We want Isaac to get 1 level, we want Jenna to get like 3 levels. But don't worry about Jenna, she'll be fine. Really you need to worry about Isaac. Anything smaller, so 2 spiders will work, but any other combination of 2 encounters will not work. So just keep that in mind. So you're really looking for a triple. When you get this encounter, what I'm going to need you to do is save state. 2 amazes, okay, well there we go, we had an update, thank you FX. To get this encounter, by the way, you should be wiggling left and right from the position that we had. Just wiggle left and right, and it'll be good. This is the last encounter we're going to see, so don't worry about it. So wiggle left and right from your position after saving and loading and getting a hard reset. Wiggle left, right, and eventually you'll get an encounter with 3 enemies in it. Please, for the love of God, make a save state. Future X didn't do this and it drove me insane, so make a save state. Now kill the encounter. Just use Flare, use Ray, use Venus, just do whatever you need to. You're on a hard reset, so everything should basically die. Okay, everything died. What we need to see is Jenna. Jenna will get 2 levels, or maybe 3 in some cases, but Isaac will get a level. We need to be very careful about what Isaac's level is. We need to make sure that he gets +2 defense, not +1, +2. So we'll get through Jenna, whatever. Here we go. This is Isaac right here. We got 1 defense. Oh no. That's bad. Okay. If you at this point of the video got 2 defense, skip right past this. What I'm going to need you to do is we need to reload the save. Do an attack cancel. Attack, cancel. Now I'm going to need to do, you know what I'm going to ask you to do? Make us another save state. Okay? Make a save state. Do it again. We're going to keep doing this until we get a 2 defense level up on Isaac. It might take a while. Look, we just got another one. Okay, attack cancel. Do the inputs to kill the encounter again. Yes, I know it sucks. Stupid Isaac really likes getting one defense, unfortunately. Sometimes the RNG values converge, so maybe you want to add like a couple. You don't always have to do 1 attack cancel, you can do like 6 attack cancels if you really want. I'm just getting really bad luck. Just do as many attack cancels as you need to do. Make a save state so you don't repeat yourself. Oh my god, I can't believe how much bad luck I'm getting. There you go, I did 3 attack cancels. Surely this time. Just straight up cursed, guys. We'll get there. Like I said, just getting a good encounter is half the battle, and then just grind until you get a good. I'm actually just incapable. What the heck? This is actually crazy. I've never seen it be this bad before. Finally, hallelujah, okay. So eventually, after all those attack cancels, reloading, saves, and all that jazz, we finally have a +2 level up. Okay, this is fantastic, okay. It's important, by the way, that Isaac doesn't get to level 4. He only needs to get 1 level. Jenna, you just want lots of levels on Jenna, as many as you can get. More than 2 spiders, 2 amazes, or a triple, basically. Triple's ideal. So Jenna, by now, has enough experience to be to disable encounters. So if I just quickly run the script here, you'll see that the encounter is no longer incrementing. This number over here, it's no longer incrementing. So what I'm going to need you to do, now that we've got the level up, is make a save state. Save the game. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. Do not lose the save file. And it's handy to have this save file on hand so that you can do the next few bits a couple times just in case you screw things up. Alright. Since you only moved left and right to generate the encounter, please hold right as much as you reasonably can to get back into this position. So up and right, talk to the jar if you have to, get back into this position. The fact that it's a 255 wall will mean that getting into this position is really, really easy. Great. Once you're in this position, again, save state, do whatever you need to do. We're going to run straight down and straight back up. Basically, like a second, you can tap down, open the menu, and check if you want. If the menu disappears, then you've done it right. Oh, well, maybe you have to check status, I forget. Anyway. Hold on, I've done this wrong. No, I need to fucking do this again. No! Whatever. You can all, put up with me. We made a mistake. Go back. You made a save state, right? Yes, you did. You're clever people. You made a save state. What I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to equip the open helm. We need to drop down to 56 defense. I forgot to do this very important step. So load your save state, go back, go to 56 defense, and that will be the next thing that we're going to do. Run down, check your menu. You should see Sheba in this position here. So you should see Sheba. So corrupt your party with 56, get to Sheba. Fantastic. Then run back to the top of the ceiling, check the jar again, and now we need to change our defense value. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to continually corrupt the party, add another person to our party, and eventually we're going to end up at 8. So at 56, what I'm going to need you to do once we've got Sheba and run back to the top of the ceiling, press right once, you'll see that everybody moves along a little bit. We now have an extra slot here, which is really convenient. Again, once you've done this, make a save state. You're in this position again. You've got this extra slot. Fantastic. Go back to Isaac. I'm going to need you to equip the wooden cap to go back up to 57 defense. Do the same steps. Run down, run up. Talk to the jar. Now you should have this set up. 2 Isaacs, a Sheba, and an Isaac. Press right once. Okay? So we continually are changing the defense value, running over the defense value, pressing right to increment, and we're eventually at this position now that we've got 7 party members. So we're almost there. Pick any Isaac, doesn't matter which Isaac. I need you to find the turtle boots, unequip the turtle boots, open helm, equip the open helm. Now we need 53 defense. As you can see, with 53, we need to corrupt our party one more time. So run down, run up, and you should have Mia. So if you're now at this point, you have 7 party members, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ending with Sheba. We have Mia in the first position and Sheba in the last position. If you've done all this correctly, and you're at the top of the screen in this lovely position that is basically our default position for this entire maneuver, and you've done things correctly, please make a save state. You are welcome to save the game here as well. It doesn't really matter. Next thing is we need to move over to this 128 tile, this tile that's 2 to the right of us. This impassable wall makes that somewhat difficult, but it also is very convenient because it allows us just to do basically a down left, an up left, and a hold left maneuver. So by that I mean from your safe stated position, down right for a little bit, up left, and then hold left. It's really simple. Like, you can do this any way you like. You can basically do instant down right, instant up left, and you're basically there. Like, don't stress, right? As long, even like a brief tap will do it. As long as you hold up left to get back into the 255. So don't worry about it, right? It's going to be okay. Just make sure you get to this position. The movement's really not that hard. Again, you can talk to the jar. If you're ever worried, talk to the jar at the ceiling, but as long as you get to this position, you're fine. Now we're going to do the next series of things. And now this is where things are going to get a little bit funky, because we're going to do some slot 8 stuff. Okay, don't worry about what that means. What you're going to do now is you're going to open the menu, jump to status. On status, we're going to move near right once. Now we now have 8 party members. You can see that Isaac massively overflows to the end there. That's very important for us. Close the menu, go into your items. You're going to unequip a whole bunch of things from Isaac. We need to go down to 24 defense. Actually, you can just equip the leather gloves, remove the fur coat, remove the open helm, and we're on 24 defense exactly. So right now Isaac only has the leather gloves equipped, and that is it. Now that we've done this, we're going to spam move until we run out of PP. Eventually, we're going to get this message, not enough PP. Perfect, that's exactly what we want. Now there are 2 situations that can arise here. We could be on 0 PP, or we could be on 1 PP, it doesn't really matter. You can set Flint or not to correct it. If you stand by Flint, so basically Flint can drop your PP by 1 if you're at 3. So if you're on 1 PP, it's fine. Anyway, point being, don't worry whether you're at 1 or 0, this is fine. We now need to do the exact same maneuver we did before, but we need to get back to the other side. So if you're confident in your positioning, you can either save state or save the game in this position, it's your choice. And then you need to do a down left followed by an up right, and then a down left, up right. So tap down left or even down, run right, up left, and then up right to get back into this position. So again, basically the same maneuver as before, but in reverse. It's a very simple movement to do, it's not very difficult. Notice that my PP incremented to 2. This is really important. We have 2 Isaacs in our party at the moment, so we're going to be incrementing 2 PP each time. Once you've completed this maneuver, what I'm going to need you to do is, again, if you're confident in your position, you can save and save state your choice. Otherwise, if you're not confident, then leave some degree of freedom that you can recover these things from. I'm going to make a save state, but you can check your PP. So check here, if it says 2, great. If it says 0 or 1, that's a problem. If it says 3, stand by Flint to drop a PP. We can do that in a moment, it's not a big deal. If you're on 0 or 1, please wiggle left and right, checking your PP frequently to make sure that you don't, basically to make sure that you get to 2 PP. You need to be 2 PP exactly. You see that little 2 down here, this little 2 here? That is our current PP value. We need that to be 2 by the time we hit it to take us outside. So that's why it has to be 2. Again, you've got a couple tools at your disposal to do that. If you end up at 4, you can use move. Just do whatever you need to do. It doesn't matter. Just do whatever you need to do to get your PP to 2 and be in this position. Okay? Simple. Once you're here and you're confident, you can make a save state. And now we need to do one last thing. We need to basically hit the 24 tile and then immediately go left. The problem is that the 24 tile is, there's no wall. So basically it's going to be a series of down, check status, down, check status, down, check status, until the party changes and then we know we're on the 24 tile. There are some things that can screw up hitting the 2 door, but we'll come to those in a moment. So let's do that. We're going to go down, open status, hit down, open status, hit down, open status, hit down, open status, hit down, open status. There we go, the party changed. You can see here that we have 7 party members instead of 8. That is perfect. If we hold left, we should have hit the door. Did I overshoot it? No, I got an extra PP, so go me. You could probably do it from this position, but we'll try and do it correctly. So there we go, we encountered a problem. Aha. Down, open status, down, open status. There we go. And then you can hold left and it will work. Okay, cool. So that is one of the problems that you can get in doing this trick, right? You could, for instance, be at this position, and when you get to the 24 tile, you could have recovered a PP, and you'd be like, oh no, I've got 4 PP. Well, again, once you're on this tile, do whatever you need to do. You use a move, it doesn't matter. And just to get to that to 2 so that you can hold left and exit. If you happen to get to 3 for whatever reason, just stand by flint. So let me simulate a 3 really quick. So, oh no, I checked my menu here, I've got 3. Oh no, I've got 3 PP, that's fine. Dive in, set flint, you're back to 2. Move down, check the menu, aha, I've lost the people, hold left. Okay? So that's how you debug your PP. You use combinations of moves and set flints and standby flints to manipulate your PP to be 2 so that when you hit the 24 tile, you can move left. Easy peasy. Another thing that can happen is that you don't actually go right enough and you kind of straddle the tile from like this position. So you tap down, you tap down, you tap down. Okay, my party's changed. Okay, I can't do it there, but sometimes you can be too far embedded into the 2 door in order to trigger the door. The way you get around this problem is you just make sure you're as right as possible, right against the wall, and that will prevent any shenanigans from happening. So it's really important you're as far right as possible, otherwise it can fail. So yeah, those are all the ways that this can go wrong. The PP can be wrong, or you could be too far left. So again, boom, aha, we have got the right number of people. Check Isaac's PP, it says 2, fantastic, then press left, and you should end up out here. Fantastic. That's a lot of setup. Honestly, those movements are really quite simple. It's basically a lot of fiddling with your defense and then running around a 255 block. It's honestly, it's not too difficult. Just follow the instructions, you should end up in this position. Once you're in this position, retreat mode, save the game to the first slot, and then we're ready to embark on the final few steps for Ace. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Ace is just one short video away, and debug mode, it can be yours for the taking. You can start running New Game Plus, because you know that that's a superior category. We're almost there, so one last bit, and then profit, basically. Let's go. Alright, see you in the next one.